Yeah.
What's up, y'all, and welcome to Off the Stoop. I'm your man, Rome, and man, we got a special one lined up for y'all today. We're going to continue the conversation with Brad, find out more about him, ask some questions, talk about some mental health issues, man. So, y'all sit back, relax, stay tuned. So, I remember a situation, man. We were on a phone call, and I don't know if you probably won't remember this situation, but this kind of shook me. I ain't gonna hold you. I was a little shook. we was on a phone call, and we was talking, and I heard this dude in the background. It was a Jamaican dude, and he was saying something. I couldn't hear what he was saying. And he was like, "Hold on, Romy," and he got off, and he was like, "Yo, I'm on the phone." And he got back on the phone. We was talking, and the dude was still in the back, running his mouth, just yapping. And he was like, "Hold on, Romy." And he got off the phone, and he was yelling at him. Like, "Arr!" I couldn't hear what was saying, but I remember hearing the phone hit the wall. It's like you let go of the phone, and like it just swung and hit the wall. Cause I hear clunk, 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 clunk. And I heard some noise in the background, and then I heard you got back on the phone, and I was like, "What happened?" He was like, "Nah, just some dude." Like, so I don't know if you remember that. You probably don't remember that situation.
I remember it.
What was that about, man?
It was more so him and another dude was going back and forth about something. Right? And you had people on the phone. It's a respect thing. Because a lot of times the phone's in the record and TV in the record.
Yeah.
You can't be around nobody when they on the phone call because you never know what type of phone call they had. A lot of people getting bad news. A lot of people getting them call notices from their girl on the phone and stuff. So the emotions are different.
Right.
With me, I didn't have a girl in prison. I had family. So all my time, when I get on the phone, I need my time to talk because I barely got on the phone.
Yeah.
I didn't never burden my family with my phone calls. Not in the beginning. I mean, I ain't gonna say not in the beginning, but it was a time where as though I took a whole year of off me getting on the phone or even taking mail because I had to mentally adapt and adjust because I had 30 years. And when you look at the number 30 and you 22, 23, you looking at, damn, I ain't going home till I'm 50 something. And you trying to see if you can count the calendar years. Fuck the days, fuck the months. You looking at years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 96, 97, 98, 99. Years that that you gonna miss. That's a different type of thought process. You gotta adapt and adjust your mind. George Jackson made this comment. He made a quote in his book. Said he was already mentally trained to handle this type of situation by his mother because he was getting punished. Same way with me. I stayed punished as a kid. So me being locked in my room being locked in my room job, it helped me mentally to adjust to prison. I ain't saying my mother trained me like she knew I was gonna go to prison, but it prepared me to miss things. It prepared me to understand that I can't always have what I want to have. But when it's time for me to get it, I'm gonna get it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with me being in prison, I had to take time to readjust my mind when I was 23. To just sit and to adjust. Like you doing this bit, you gonna do this time. You're not going home in the 5-7 years like other people with time going home with. No, you gonna do some time.
I'm saying though, that had to be hard. Like when you hear that, you know what I mean? Like 30 years, yo. Like, are you serious?
30 years is a number. Life is a letter.
Yo, what was that thought like though, man? Like, how did you
adjust? Just day by day. It wasn't no plan. You can't plan nothing. It wasn't no plan. You know what I mean? Wasn't no plan. You just had to live day by day. You know what I mean? You go, baby, go to come. I mean, go to sleep and wake up, do it all over again, survive.
But I'm saying though, like, how do you keep from saying, like, yo, when you life, dog, like, how do you keep from going like gorilla, like just like not even thinking like
it's a thin line between insanity and insanity. A thin line between love and hate.
Yeah.
You got a real thin line that can pop. You know, so when you heavy, just speaking, you got combat boots on, and you on that thin line, right? It's you playing Russian roulette with your thoughts. You playing Russian roulette on how and your emotions and your feelings. That's what it is. You never know. So if you hit that trigger and click, you survive that day. You didn't lose your mind. I'd have been around people who lost it. Eating feces, slinging feces, hanging in stuff. They just lost it because they couldn't handle the fact of not going home. They couldn't handle the fact that that girl that left them. They couldn't handle the fact that their mother or father them passed away, or a relative them passed away. You know what I'm saying? I didn't lose nobody in prison until I was on my way home. I lost my father. 2012. I was released a year later.
Yeah.
But grandma passed away when I was at 82. You was young.
Right.
So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You just gotta her whole firm. You know what I mean? You just got a whole firm.
So when you get locked up, is it easier for you to do your time if you join a gang, or can you do it by yourself?
I mean, it's all the mentality what you trying to do. You know, it's all what you trying to do. If you feel you can try, it all depends what you're seeking, what you're looking for. You know, me myself, I didn't join no gang on the break. I was in the Sunni community, so my first experience falls that I was in Juba, Muslim. Okay. That's what I am. So be making my salats every day. So that job that most definitely got me through, and how I survive when you make me pray. I mean, you pray. I mean, it's a higher power, so you pray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you get some type of sense of understanding of settling you down. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man.
So, extortion. So, I've heard a lot about, that's a big thing in prison, right?
I wouldn't know for real.
No, I know you don't know. But so when situations like that happen, like say, a dude come in, like do you think most predators already know, like, okay, this is a Vic right here, I got one, or is it they feel them out? Like, how's that work?
It depends on how a person carry this stuff though. You can't come in think because you getting all this money in the street, you just gonna jump off. Boom, 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 yeah. They gonna rob your ass. You don't know nobody. Fuck who you think you know, and they fuck a homeboys, all that, because you don't know what their mentality is either. They can probably be the ones to set your ass up.
The homeboys? These dudes from the block, yo?
Them motherfuckers be having a little store motherfuckers for real. They're all about being beneficial. They might use you, extort you in their own little way. You know? It is.
So how was y'all dorms, or not dorms, but how was the prison set up? Was it dorms or was it cells?
You had dorms and cells. So it depends what jail you was in.
Okay. Have you been in both type of situations?
Yeah, I love the dorms.
You like the dorms?
Yeah.
It seemed like there was less
the privacy?
Privacy, yeah, but like it seemed like it would be a little harder to kind of move around a little bit with so many. It was wide open, right?
Yeah, that's why you want to be in the dorm.
Mm. So how did you keep people from going in your stuff?
Yeah, you mean how you get people going your stuff?
Like, I mean,
They
it's open, right? So
dudes pick and choose. I never had a lock on nothing I had.
what?
I never had a lock on none of my shit. And that's facts. That's I mean, it's about respect thing. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold up, cuz. Hold up. You said you did not have a lock on any of your stuff. So how so you ain't never had nobody try you like go in your stuff?
No.
Okay.
We not doing that. I never did no stealing, so I never expect to be stole from.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wanted something from you, got it. Either I took it, you gave it to me, so it wouldn't even let me steal nothing from you. You know. It is what it is.
Yeah. So what about like how was like thieves dealt with in there? Like if somebody did go around stealing, are they? I mean, is it like?
Which means like what?
Is it like? I mean, you locked up, right? So you got people that's been stealing and doing all that kind of stuff already. So
person get caught stealing, they get dealt with as is. As is. That's why like they're doing. You get caught stealing that dorm, you get dealt with as is. Fuck the police. You the dorm, so that shit ain't gonna work till tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's as is. You know.
So is it the same type of situation in when you in a cell? Like
the cells, you can't really steal nothing in the cell. You go in and rob a motherfucker got something. But it's on you. Because if you ain't about your business and you get caught up in that cell whistling, somebody ain't coming out with that motherfucker.
Yeah. Not
walking. Shit. All that stealing shit get dealt with accordingly. Motherfucker don't like thieves, man. Yeah. When motherfucker give it to you, you ask for it, 9 times out of 10 motherfucker might give it to you. You know what I mean?
So what about like when you're in a cell and you get a new cellmate? Like how does that go? Like
it depends on who it is. You know what I mean? It depends on who it is and how you carry it, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. So if the dude is somebody that you know on the street, his street cred don't matter in there?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you on the street, y'all cool, then it's cool. But you still, you know what I mean?
I'm saying he got a name. Like, let's say it's a dude that was, that's on the street. And on the street, he had a name, right? He had a rep. But he get locked up.
A rep for what, though?
I mean, he was that dude out there.
That shit don't mean nothing, man. You still gotta hold your own. Give a fuck how much money you get on the street. If you ain't gonna be no man in prison, that shit don't mean nothing. That don't mean shit. That shit from the street don't translate to prison. As far as how you hold your own. Dudes don't look at that, because 9 times out of 10 you hold your own because you got a gun. Guns get niggas reputation and shit on the street.
So you
prison
seen
and shit, how you hold your own as a man.
So you seen dudes come in there? You seen dudes come in there with reps on the street that they just they wasn't about that action?
The niggas be cold, some will be cold-blooded bitches, yo.
Word?
Yeah, word, yeah, cold-blooded bitches. I ain't naming no names, but niggas know. Motherfuckers see this, see this, they know. They know I know. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who your name is. For who you is, none of that. You know what I mean? I came in as a nobody. I don't give a fuck. I still held my own. I'm somebody, though. I know I'm somebody. You know, I got a lot of older dudes took a liking to me because I held my own.
Yeah.
Mind my motherfucking business. Man, I was a young man. I was a young male. Learning how to become a man. So, that translates to a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So, I one time, me doing all that time and going through the system and going through it, you know what I mean? I ended up down GCI, down Jessup. I got to the point where as though I was really playing sports no more. I was just refereeing a lot of basketball games. I come to the gym one night, and the brother, I was being referee the game, old head dude, and he been knowing me for a while. He literally watched me transform in prison from a male to a man, all that. And he say, man, he turned to all the old OGs. It was like, big fella is a man amongst men. When you get that status as being a man amongst men, that's saying that you're not above them, you on the same level as them. You know what I mean? You go on the same level as being a man as them. It's equated how they say they give you flowers.
Yeah.
So it took me to get Danny almost like 21 years in. You're not gonna just get that status off the break. Dudes got life business. They not gonna give you that man status off the break.
So what is that?
Especially you come out of prison. If they coming out that penitentiary, where they done did all that hard time, they not gonna let you know 5 years and say, yeah, he a man. Hell no. Fuck no.
So let's talk about that, right? So what does that mean? Like, in order for you to get that status, does that mean
it's not that you looking for it, but it's just something that you earn.
I mean,
it's holding your own.
Is that through what? Fighting? Is that through?
It's by you just being a man all the way around the board.
Yeah.
You ain't necessarily be fighting. I mean, you ain't fold.
Right.
See what I'm saying? You ain't fold. You ain't deal with the administration. You ain't do none of that shit. You held your own. You know.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out part 4, the conclusion.